where you feel like you are totally out of it.
In this night of starry sky, my baby told me with a sigh.
Good morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you've ever had days where you feel like you are totally out of it, 100% unmotivated, unproductive, don't know how to get back into your routine, today's vlog is for you. The last few days have been some of the most unmotivated days that I've ever had. Today is all about getting back into my routine and trying to feel more motivated, more productive, and actually get things done because I feel like I have not done anything for days. The last video that I posted, I had a goal that I was going to post every single day for 7 days. And that was on Thursday, and then on Friday, I did not feel good at all. I had the worst headache, like all day. I could barely open my eyes. So that kind of got cut short. And then the next few days after that, I just felt like super terrible and, just super unmotivated. I just literally did not want to do anything. And especially because it was the weekend and I really didn't have to get out of the house. I didn't do anything, I kind of just chilled, but at the same time I kind of enjoyed it because I feel like everybody needs those few days where you really don't do much. So that was my last few days of not doing absolutely anything. I did not even go meal prep shopping this weekend. Yesterday I was extremely exhausted because Sunday I went to sleep super late and I ended up only getting like maybe 4 hours of sleep. So I ended up napping throughout like half the day. And so today is the day that I am going to turn my life back around because what is this? I was just thinking that I'm not the only one that goes through these things. There are so many people out there that just feel like they can't get back into it after having a few days off. And I feel like it's so important to say that it's so normal to feel that way. And it's so normal to have these few days where you feel like you just can't be as productive and as motivated as you normally are. And honestly, everybody needs those days. Everybody needs a few days where you just relax your brain, relax your body, and don't do anything. It's 8:48 right now, and I'm about to head over to the tennis courts. I'm starting my day off with practice, and I'm super excited. I did play tennis yesterday, and I feel like I was able to feel the ball out really well. If you're a tennis player, you understand this. When you're hitting the ball, you want to feel the ball. And there's a lot of days that I go through where I feel like I really can't feel the ball, which ends in me really hitting terribly. So I feel like I felt it really well yesterday, so I'm super excited to actually hit today. I'm pretty sure the girl that I'm supposed to practice with just got here, so I'm going to start heading over to the courts now. So I just finished practice. I'm back in the car now and I just feel so good. I feel like little steps like that are normal in your routine are so important to take just to get back into it. So like my first little step was playing tennis and practicing, and Most importantly, not just doing that, because even when I feel like I'm feeling very off, like I do end up playing tennis, but when you're doing like physical activity or like going to the gym or anything like that, the most important thing is when you're really putting your effort in and kind of just like focusing on it a little bit extra, which is like that extra step to really get you back into it, like mentally. It's really easy to do something on autopilot and kind of not just put much thought into it, but I feel like it never really ends up feeling as good as when you really put everything into it and do your best at it. So I'm gonna start heading back home right now. On the way home, I'm gonna stop by the bank, and that's pretty much all I have to do. I did want to go food shopping for like a little bit of things, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that right now or just kind of like do it later on in the day. I haven't really thought of a plan for what I'm gonna like make for the week yet. So I don't know if I want to go food shopping right now, because I hate going food shopping like mindlessly and not really knowing exactly what I'm buying. I do want to do a couple things at home. There's a few things I want to work on. I do want to fix up my photography and videography portfolio. It's good right now, but there's some things that I want to improve on, and I also just want to start using Canva to make it, because previously I used Adobe Portfolio, but I was paying extra for it, and I'm already paying for Canva, so I might as well just use Canva to do that, because I pay the $40 a month for Adobe Creative Cloud, and then to have Adobe Portfolio, you pay like an additional $17 a month. So it becomes kind of like about, why am I paying for all these different things when I could be using one of them for multiple different things? It's definitely one of the things that I want to work on today. Also, I did go to the US Open yesterday. I took a bunch of photos and I really do want to look at them. The only thing is, I went at night and my lens is not good enough for nighttime photography, like especially sports photography. Standard lens a lot of people use is like a 200 to 700 one. Mine is 28 to 200. So it's a significant drop, so that means I can't really get as close to a player as I would like to unless I'm like directly on the court with them. And while it works out when it's bright outside and when I'm filming college matches, since I'm so close, when I'm filming something more professional where I'm further away and I don't have access directly on the court to be close enough, the quality significantly drops and it becomes a lot more difficult to get a good shot. But I do want to take a look at what I got on the computer and see how good it turned out. Like, I'm sure I got some decent photos, but I just know a lot of them are going to be like pretty disappointing. I know a lot of them are going to be pretty bad quality. Like, when you look at the photo on the camera, they look good, and some of the shots look like really, really nice and like artsy. However, when I'm gonna open them up on a bigger screen, I already know that they're gonna be like grainy, and it's just not gonna look as good as it does like on a small screen. So we'll see, we'll look at that, and I think that's pretty much it. Right after that, I'm honestly just gonna start heading back here, because I don't really want to stay at home the whole day. I'm just having like one of those days where I kind of want to get out of the house and stay out of the house and continue to work on everything I have to work on outside of the house, just because I feel like some days I know that I'm going to be home and I'm not going to want to do anything, and I just feel like today is going to be one of those days where I'm going to get home and I'm going to feel like, damn, I'm home, let me just not do anything and just relax. So I think that I'm gonna have to like push myself to get out of the house and get everything done. For now, I'm gonna start heading over to the bank, which is like down the block from my house, so technically just start heading home. And yeah, I'm honestly just super excited to look at my photos from yesterday. I just got home and took a shower, and I'm gonna do my makeup really quick because look good, feel good, and I just feel like I'm in one of those moods where I just want to look super put together. Having a quick 5-minute like makeup routine is such a life hack, because I swear the days that we are like rushing or stressed or not really trying to do much are the days that we feel like worst about ourselves. And having like that quick 5-minute makeup look that you can just do super quick will make your day 10 times better. Like, you will just feel 10 times better about yourself. And that's not to say that you shouldn't find confidence without makeup. I think that that's like super important, but we can't lie and say that having like a little bit of makeup to accentuate our features and give our faces like that little pop doesn't make us feel like 100 times better about ourselves. So I just think it's super important to have that super quick, like easy makeup routine just to do that. Like, instantly, I feel so much more confident to take on everything I have to take on, and so much more excited to kind of just work. Just because I did my makeup. Just because. I did not make my bed this morning, so I'm gonna do that now. So I've been on my editing grind for like the last couple of hours, and one thing I wanted to talk about is how much perfection can really alter your progress, because I feel like one of the things about me that I need to work on is I am super critical of myself, and I am always judging everything that I'm doing extra hard. So for example, like I'm editing photos and I'm sitting there, and basically every little thing that people wouldn't even notice about a photo, I'm gonna look at, over inspect, and be like, no, this is not good enough. You know, like if it's even slightly too close and I didn't get an angle that's, you know, far out enough, I'm like, okay, this isn't a good photo, even though other people might perceive it as like, wow, this photo is so good. And that's the one thing that a lot of people need to kind of like realize. The biggest thing is like getting over paying attention to all these little imperfections that you're seeing about yourself, and kind of just, you know, posting it, just getting it out there, because over time you are gonna learn to perfect things and just have a better eye for it in general, and kind of alter the way that you're initially taking the video, recording the vlog, taking the photo. But when you're starting off, you're not gonna keep retrying and reposting and like never posting. You know, you wanna get your stuff out there no matter what it looks like, because you're just starting, you're new, you don't know what looks best, you don't know what works best. I am learning every single day new things about photography, new things about videography, how to make my videos more cinematic. I am literally in the process of learning about that right now, because I just feel like everything that I record is not cinematic enough. And a lot of people will disagree. They'll be like, you know what, your videos are super cinematic, you have such a great eye for it. But for me, I'm like, okay, well, you know, I'm not great with altering the colors to make it look more cinematic. And right there, like, that throws it off for me. I still post everything that I record, and people end up loving it. But, you know, you kind of have to realize like, wow, you know what, if I was so critical as to not post it, like I wouldn't have gotten that confidence from other people kind of telling me that my work is good. There's no harm in just posting your learning process. There's no harm in improving on your social media. Like, you will scroll down to so many creators nowadays, and where they started is completely different from where they're at right now. Over time, you will learn how to make your process easier. You will pick up on all the little details that will make your work better. But right now, the most important thing, like if you're someone who's starting off posting anything, you know, your artwork, your vlogs, your photography, your gaming, like even if you are a gamer that wants to keep posting your videos, but you feel like you're just not good enough at video games yet, it's just something that you're passionate about, just keep posting it, because you're gonna improve over time. And even all those clips of when you weren't as good as you're gonna be in the future, someone is gonna like them, someone is gonna watch them, and you're just gonna learn based off yourself, based off of watching your clips and being like, you know what, next time I'll fix this or I'll fix that. I'm just working on my photos right now, and like it's something that I realized I do a lot. Like I'll really just overanalyze every little detail, and then I'll look at it like a week from now and be like, wow, this was actually pretty good, you know. And it just feels so stupid that I even judged some of my work in the beginning. Feeling super motivated to practice right now, so I'm gonna head back over to the tennis courts and see if I could hit with someone or just practice my serve, because I guess it might be like the effect of the US Open week. I don't know, I just spent like 4 hours editing tennis photos, but now I just have like the urge to go out there and like hit the balls. Super cozy and ready to just sleep. It's actually 10 o'clock right now, so I think I'm actually gonna get a good night of sleep tonight, which is super surprising. But I feel like today was just such a good like mental health day and like reset day, and I feel like I got to do everything that I love to do today and just kind of remember why I'm doing everything that I do. I got to kind of put my love into my editing with my photos. I feel like the US Open has really been helping me with that, because I feel like it's something new for me to film and to photograph, which if you guys do something like on a daily basis, you know how it can get kind of draining, even if it's something that you love to do. So it's just been really helping me, and I feel like I just had a really good day today, and tomorrow I'm just going to push myself more, get out there more, and do things that I don't want to, because realistically every day can't really be something that you want to do. Oh yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for those who stayed till the end. Bye!